The Phoenix Suns have been without Devin Booker for 3 of the first 4 games this season, and their record really shows it. Honestly, both losses coulda, woulda, and shoulda been wins, even without Book and Beal, showing that Kevin Durant alone can win without them. But the team really needs to not lose focus defensively to do so. Phoenix had sizable leads versus both the Lakers and the Spurs, but couldn't hold onto the rope long enough to seal the wins. Potentially with Booker back and even no Beal, I'm suspecting the Suns will be able to win most games, even with the occasional lapse of mental focus from the role players. Hit that like button for me and tell me in the comments, do you want Devin Booker coming back, even if he's not completely 100%? Let's say like 90 to 95%, because that's what questionable sounds like to me. So according to Gerald Burgay and Dwayne Rankin, the Suns have upgraded Devin Booker from out or doubtful to questionable, which sounds to me like they're going to give him a chance to see if he can get it going during pregame warmups. Now this seems a little bit risky to me. I mean, we've seen what happens when Devin Booker gets brought back from injury, or rather what negatively can happen, not that it will. And I don't know if he's 100%. Also, I have no reason not to trust the medical staff or Devin saying that he can go. But this does feel a little bit ahead of schedule to me. Sundo had predicted on the last live stream that his first game back would likely be that Lakers game, November 10th, which made sense, and I think it was a good educated guess. But Flex from Jersey, who we know has real sources, had this to say on the Phoenix Sports podcast on Halloween just a few days ago. Take a listen.
I think Book is fine. Book has a timeline. We talked about it the other day. I'm thinking it's going to be 2 to 3 weeks, and we've already hit a week today. He's at the point now where they're going to start revving up. And I'm going to be very upfront. From the conversations I've had, this is just my opinion. No one's going to go out here and say this, but from conversations I'm having behind the scenes, I wouldn't be shocked if we don't see Book until Chicago. Until that, I think it's November 6th in the road on a Wednesday against Chicago, or maybe that Friday night at home versus the Lakers. But I will say this, I think Devin is itching to play right now. And you got to protect him from himself. So Devin's injury is not serious. It's a mild sprain. We're a week into it. Now we have a week of a rev up. And then if that rev up goes well, I think he returns in this timeline.
But here's what he had to say yesterday, which leads me to believe that Book will be back versus the Spurs Thursday night.
He's doing really well. And him, the team, the trainers, therapists, they're all working together. But like I said, things change quickly in this business. And he's had a couple really good days. And now we're getting to the point where Devin Booker is very close.
I mean, come on now. Does he really have to spell it out for us? Book is likely going to be back. And really my only concern is that the Suns really don't need him against the Spurs to win. They just need to actually guard the 3-point line in the second half. Saturday, November 4th against Philadelphia, I could see him being more needed for that game. And then going up against Detroit and then the Bulls, I think those could be 2 really good tune-up games for that first in-season tournament game November 10th against the Lakers on a court that to me suspiciously looks like a Wildberry Pop-Tart. Anyways, tell me in the comments if you think Book is back Thursday night, or will they continue to hold him out? See you tonight for the live stream with Sundo. Until then, go Suns.